Did you know that before the modern banking system, people used something called tally sticks to keep track of money? Yup, that's right. Let's dive into the fascinating world of medieval tally sticks, a financial tool that is both simple and ingenious. Picture this. It's the 12th century in England. The economy is buzzing, but there's a problem. How do you keep track of debts and payments without modern ledgers or computers? Enter the tally stick. These were wooden sticks, often made from willow, that were notched to record amounts owed or paid. Now, here's how it worked. A long stick was split down the middle. One half would have notches cut into it, representing the amount of money or goods exchanged. The other half, known as the foil, was kept by the lender. This way, both parties had a record of the transaction, and it was nearly impossible to cheat. Clever, right? But the use of tally sticks didn't stop at simple transactions. They became the backbone of the English financial system for several centuries. You could use them for everything: loans, taxes, even military funding. Now let's talk about where these sticks were used. They became especially prevalent in England, but their roots go back even further. Ancient civilizations like the Mesopotamians and the Chinese used similar systems. But in England, tally sticks really took off, particularly from the 12th to the 19th century. That's a long time for a piece of wood to hold so much power. The beauty of tally sticks lies in their simplicity. When a transaction was made, the lender would carve notches into the stick, like a primitive form of accounting. And if you're wondering how they kept track of everything, it was all about those notches. Each notch represented a specific value, like a penny or a pound, depending on the context. But here's where it gets even more interesting. The tally stick system was so effective that it eventually became a tool for the English government. They started using them for tax collection. When a taxpayer came in to pay, they would hand over their tally stick, which would match up with the government's records. The government collected tally sticks as taxes and then sold them at a discount for cash, thus creating a second-hand debt market. And let's not forget the unique way they were destroyed. Once a transaction was complete, the sticks were split apart. This way, the two halves could never be matched again. Kind of like tearing up a receipt, but more permanent. They even had a special method of destroying old tally sticks to prevent fraud. They'd burn them. Imagine a bonfire of wooden sticks, each one representing a piece of history. But here's the twist. As the economy evolved and more sophisticated banking systems emerged in the 19th century, tally sticks began to fade into the background. By the late 1800s, they were officially phased out. It's hard to believe that such a simple object played such a crucial role for so long. So, what happened to all those tally sticks? Many of them ended up in archives, preserved as historical artifacts. They're a glimpse into a time when finance was a lot more hands-on and earthy. Today, they remind us of how far we've come in managing money and keeping records. Can you imagine what it was like to handle money in the medieval era? No credit cards, no online banking, just a wooden stick with notches marking your wealth. It's a world so different from ours, yet so connected through the basic human need to keep track of what we owe and what we own. So next time you swipe your card or check your bank app, take a moment to appreciate the journey that brought us here. From tally sticks to digital wallets, it's a wild ride through history. And who knew a simple stick could hold so much power and tell such a captivating story?